Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it is some more Hearthstone, and this time I've got a deck that I've tried out off camera. And this is my idea of the meta breaker, so to speak. So the dust has settled since the mini set, and I'd say there are 2 or 3, I mean, there's actually like 6 decks if you look on HS Replay right now that are sat at the top, and 4 of them are Druid, I believe. But for me, 2 of the decks I've had a most annoying time dealing with. One of them is the sludged warlock deck, and another one is the mill druid deck. And I would say they're both in like at least the top 6 of the best decks out there right now. And I'm trying to run, this Venn diagram of decks that are both good against warlock and both good against the druid deck. And I came to the conclusion, play Death Knight, because if you put plagues into your opponent's deck, you shuffle the deck, which means you shuffle the sludges. Therefore, when they play their big cards that, destroy the bottom of their deck, they might not destroy sludges anymore. They might destroy your plagues, but who cares? Which means they start playing, 6 mana, deal 6 damage, and that is not that frightening. Also, you have some healing in the deck as well, so that, as I say you have some healing, the plagues can, heal you back up again a little bit, so you can sometimes get out of range with it. On the other side, you have Mildred, where they want to try and draw as many cards as humanly possible. And your counter for them drawing as many cards as humanly possible is you put plagues in their deck. And then they don't want to draw cards anymore. And you just make the deck fall over. The other deck this is pretty good against is any of the Highlander decks, because you're obviously going to turn the Highlander off eventually via the plagues. The reason I've taken this in a different direction. So normally you see Plague Death Knight run with double Unholy 1 Frost, and you run the Excavate package. I think the Excavate package is unnecessary for this deck, and it actually probably isn't good enough. The reason you would run the Excavate package is that you can get more, value from it effectively. You can gain more life, more sustain, and eventually the plays kill the opponent. How about instead though you just play insanely good cards and try and live that way? What cards do I mean? I mean stuff like Marrowgar. That is just a win condition versus some decks. It also lets you, flip the board very quickly. It's very easy to infuse with this deck, so I've thrown in Sylvanas to take their cards. Yogg-Saron in here as well for more stealing minions, more destroying stuff. And then you can also run this Unholy package, or a small part of the Unholy package, like Played Grain, which can give you some more minions, which then you could maybe, via my E.T.C with Death Growl, spread on Death Rattles onto more minions, and get more plays into the deck. Also, this way, with running the Triple Unholy package, it's way more minion-based, so I can run stuff like Magatha in it. Because do I really care if my opponent gets down with the ship? Do I care to get Played Grain? Not that much. So I have got a big refill in here. So my hope is that this is both very good against the Druids out there and the Warlocks. Now, the other decks that I have to be a little bit careful of is Rogue. And it does annoy Rogue, because Rogue typically wants to draw quite a lot of cards. So the Plagues is not too bad against them. The final one is Paladin. And Paladin is a little bit of a... who knows? You can at least keep up the tempo game with them. This is another nice thing about the Unholy package. It's definitely got a better ramp to it than the Excavate package does. So hopefully I can go toe-to-toe with them. Now, if this is a mirror match, then it's whoever puts the most plagues into the opponent's deck fastest wins.
Let the blight begin.
I'll keep Astalor. I don't like the mirror match if it is Plague Death Knight v Plague Death Knight. I get the feeling, just off the opening, that it's Highlander Blood. I know, it's a bold claim. But I feel like they would run Finley and would just instantly play Finley on curve. If the hand was bad. I don't know if the play deck would run that. And I'm pretty certain that the Triple Unholy one doesn't run it. So my choice is it's a control deck. It's probably Highlander because they're running Finley, and It's probably Triple Blood. Could be Rainbow. Well, it's got Frost in it, so it's not Triple Blood. Maybe it is the Mirror. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Show me your secrets, Death Knight. I want to know what I'm playing against. Okay, it's a mirror. Which actually makes me happy that I've kept Distress Kvaldir in hand.
The citadel stands strong.
Because I think I might want to try and get a bit more value off it. Oh, actually, I'd have to draw E.T.C. Death Growl was like the 30th cards I was toying with throwing into the deck, but I didn't quite put it in. Mainly because I wanted to put in Magatha. The real big payoff as well is Helya right now. So the plagues become permanent.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay.
Gotta get a move on.
Well, if it's a Highlander deck, which I'm pretty certain it won't be, they're not Highlander anymore. Sin Runner. I can definitely kill it with the staff. So hang on a minute. They have a 6/5 stat line minion in hand now.
Clever, aren't you?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
You maggot!
What are you at? 3.
I'm gonna make a killing.
I have noticed off camera, by the way, when I played this deck a little bit, that I am pretty bad into the mirror of the plagues. So I'm not completely surprised that I'm having a little bit of an issue right now.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Plague Strike is pretty good here.
Pick me! Pick me!
That gives me the board back. Do I want to do something with the 2? I do.
My pain doesn't compare to your
your play.
But I also keep doing this where I put Distressed Kvaldir in the middle of minions because then it makes it look like it's going to be Death Growled, so it makes them more likely to trade the minion off. Mind games! I'd also like to play Magatha before I play Fizzle.
Pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Interesting.
Blightboard is killing it.
Okay.
The more you struggle, the better.
2 damage from freeze is pretty effective here. I'll take it. And again, I'm just going to keep tempo up.
Any questions?
Chain Golems are basically ready now. You're also ready.
We only need one.
Thought that was incoming. Wow. I would not have just thrown that onto the empty board, but maybe my opponent knows better.
Maggot!
This cannot be done. This cannot be done.
What do you do about this? Alright, 1/5 of my deck of Plague. So when I play Magatha, the odds are that... Oh, Reska.
You ain't never seen the light again.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal that back.
Doesn't compare to your plague.
Not like this.
That feels good. That feels good.
Just crazy RNG. What, a 20% chance to draw a Plague? I draw 3 of them. Okay, different line.
We only need one.
This cannot be done.
Maggot!
Am I alive or am I dead? There's many spells in that deck that do direct damage to the face.
This cannot be done.
Inside your foot. Unholy, symbol of death.
I need Marrowgar. Primus doesn't do it, I think. Gain 9. Wait, what did you just... You got the things. Steal it, get a Frost. I think that's the only line that eventually leads me to having a chance of winning this game. We get Frost. And clear the board by some means. Or freeze the board up.
Clever, aren't you? I will never, sir, but you shall. Top little
Mark
death knight.
of the bitter.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a rabbit alive.
Still alive! No, I'm not. I'm dead. No, I am alive. Because it only has rush. So as long as the 3/3 lives, I'm back in it, baby.
None shall.
Wow. The Black Knight, really. Alright, I just got Yu-Gi-Oh'd by my opponent. It happens.
Scarlet versus Urel.
Light, guide my hand. Let the blight begin.
Alright, Paladin, the name of the game is never let them have a minion on board, otherwise they just one-shot you. It's a very fun matchup. Smile.
Maggot,
Let me put the weapon on board first.
help us. Come, be my pet.
I'm not going to play against Warlock or Druid, am I, for the next 7 games?
Maggot,
I will save my last weapon charge to break Divine Shield.
Reporting for duty.
Also, what did I just put into their deck? Blood and Frost. So they're, in theory, still a Highlander deck. Tomb Traitor's another really good get for me. You can't play anything right because I'm just going to kill it. I should have played Vizier there. I don't know why I didn't. That was a misplay. Even though I wouldn't have got the discount, I still think I would prefer the 2/4 body than nothing on board. Okay, it's hand buff Paladin. It's spooky. Oh wow, it is really hand buff Paladin. They've only got 3 minions in hand though, because it only buffed. Wait, it buffed 2 minions. I thought I saw 3 on the thing. Eh. This might cause me to overdraw, but I'm gonna live with it. I'll accept the overdraw. It was just like they have not played at a high tempo right now, and it just felt too good. I may never get that opportunity again. So if you lose the Primus, so be it. If we lose Helya, so be it. This match won't be dictated by Helya, I think. It's going to be a control matchup for me. In fact, it's probably going to be, can I play Marrowgar? Right, 1 prismatic gone.
Over-eager.
Completely acceptable.
The more you struggle, the better.
The temptation is to grab Death Growl. Because I could play Kvaldir. And then put another plague in the deck. Another 2 plagues, in fact. I did just say that the matchup won't be dictated by that, but it's still really nice. I think, though, sadly, this is the Smartman's play. Nah. I know, that's how I felt.
My pain doesn't compare to your maggot.
4 mana 3/3, draw a 0 mana okay card. Not great, but.
Gaze into the horizon.
Oh wow, it was Highlander.
See what is real.
Reporting for duty.
Highlander hand buff. This deck is crazy. Excavate Paladin. And by the way, when I say it's crazy not in a good way. It's crazy in a slightly unhinged kind of way.
I'll find the answer.
I don't really want to play that. I'm just toying with, do I want to put 2 more plagues in the deck? They have the coin, so they could coin Reno. Then again, I look at it and they have 3... Wait, did you get the reward? They didn't.
A pity.
I just noticed. 3 frost, so this is actually fine.
Need one.
And I removed the blood, which is okay as well.
Talk to the death knight.
Share my pain, maggot.
Okay. I think we're about to go 1-1. I don't think they have any answers now. They're going to run out of value eventually. It's mid-range Paladin right now, which I respect. I like playing against mid-range Paladin. I'm playing as mid-range Paladin. But sadly, it's mid-range Paladin. I think there are better things I can steal.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Death cannot be bound.
Share my pain.
Just send the weapon charge at this point. Another frost, perfect. So they have 4 frost in the deck. They definitely want to... I think they've got Reno in hand and they want to try and burn the frost so they can play Reno. But they might as well just play Reno at this point. And just use him for the button.
A red sun rises.
Alright, time for Pogsaron. Is there a more efficient way of doing this? Almost certainly. In fact, Pogsaron's not going to do a lot. He's going to kill something, but he's going to break all the Divine Shields. Wait, what if I just steal one? No. Well, my 8-1 is dead. Very good. Goodbye, 8-1.
Share my pain.
Arcane bolt.
What was the other thing you got? Oh, wait. You got stealth? Oh, no. What was the other thing you got? Lifesteal, Poisonous, Reborn, Rush, Stealth, Taunt, Wind Fury. Did it get Stealth Rush? No, it would have said Rush. Oh, you got Divine Shield. I'm dumb. I broke the Divine Shield. That's right. Lodric, I like both your name and I like your deck building idea.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
See you in the future. Based on that fact, I'm going to assume they didn't have any better board clears, so let's just steal that.
Will never serve, but you shall.
And... oh, perfect, Helya. That is ultimate despair now. Now they can't get rid of the plagues. Well, they can, but they'll need Steam Cleaner. Or to fill their hand.
Time to light a fire on
Come on, Flynn. I'm rooting for you, Flynn. Don't give him the 6/6 dragon. Okay, he didn't give him the 6/6 dragon, but he's also giving you kind of hot trash. That's a good one. That'll kill your Anachronos. That's the other good one. Perfect. Well done, opponent. You're alive.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
The more you struggle, the better.
Are you an undead? You are an undead. Nope. Anachronos is back. Aw, I don't get my 2/2. Equality Consecration. Showdown Prismatic Lens. Finley. Okay. They're back. And Lifesteal Reborn. Alright. Well, that's a pretty good top deck.
We only need one.
You know what? Let me look at what's in the school teacher. Plague Strike is pretty good. It denies them lifesteal.
Pick me! Pick me!
And we'll call it there. We'll leave Marrowgar for a rainy day. Oh, is that the new treasure? I still never generated it. Thunderbringer. That's a really good elemental. And value.
This cannot be done.
The desert sun strengthens my rays.
Also pretty good.
Bone torment.
You know what I should draw first?
The citadel stands strong. Bone torment.
I might be dead here, by the way. I have joked and memed to my opponent, but they've probably got Shroomskavate in the deck. It's not without reason that I take 20 damage. 20 plus damage, even. So, I might want to stop fucking around and just play Marrowgar at some point. I'm just concerned that I think they do have a quality consecration. Oh, let's go get stealth. Six damage. $17 in total on board right now. So my opponent is almost certainly going to be left on 6. I think I've got lethal.
Gift of fire empowers us.
Icy resolve!
Good try, Paladin. That was an honourable Paladin deck. A lot of the other ones, real scummy. But that one's, you know, that one's fair. Not good, but fair. Wouldn't recommend Highlander plus Excavate package.
Scarlet versus Valera.
Watch your
Warlocks, by the way. Any Warlocks out there?
Begin.
Okay. Turn 8 is going to pop. What a surprise. It's a net decked... the net decked mining rogue list. I toyed with coining for the 2-drop, but... whatever. Okay, maybe it's not net deck, because I don't think they normally run that card. But maybe I'm wrong. Wow. They're doing a little bit of fishing.
Pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Monsters beneath you.
No gems is it from really good in.
It's drilly.
The dark deed to defy
Share my pain.
Let me kill this. I'm so dumb. I thought that was the 1-1. Whatever. I missed out on a 2-1. Also the coin, I suppose. I am punished for it.
the citadel stands strong.
We just have to take a little bit of pain right now. And then recover from there.
Candle much lighter.
Icy resolve.
Everybody needs a casket.
Have I put a plague in my opponent's deck? I have. That will be good next turn.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Gonna get a little bit more pain. Lucky. Oh my god. The Azerite Scorpion is cracked.
We only need one. Job's done.
I know I take 1 additional damage this way, but there was a minion getting spat out of this anyway.
Candle Mudslider.
Alright. Just rogue things. Just rogue things, it's fine. I misplayed 1 turn, and I got punished for it. My opponent drew 9 cards that game as well, didn't find 1 plague. I guess there was only, like, at the end, 6 in the deck, so... Not saying a lot. But, you know, that additional 2/2 of the Frost Plague, I don't know if we put 1 in the deck, to slow down my opponent would have been pretty nice.
Scarlet
Right.
versus Reform.
Warlock. The deck we targeted. We have Helya as well.
Let the blight begin.
The game is afoot.
One dose solves any problem.
I raise, you fold.
Nice.
Feels good.
I don't want to completely show my hand yet. I think I play Astalor on curve.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'm not actually sure this is Sludge Warlock yet. Okay, it's Sludge Warlock. I didn't know they ran Greedy Partner in it. Not enough sludge at the bottom yet for me to mess them up.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it. It's completely safe.
Now there's enough
Just don't
sludge.
spill it.
Okay, this is an interesting take. There's some new cards in here.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I might just die from the tempo right now. Yikes. Okay. It's not good. What's in my E.T.C again? Just as a reminder to myself. Starfish is in there.
You break it, you buy it.
We only need one.
Maggot!
Nice. All right. We might live through a turn. Hold. 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 Okay, Magatha, it's not your time. I need removal.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody? Break it, you buy it.
That doesn't do it. Well, I just need to pray the plague somehow save me, which is not possible.
Pick me! Pick me!
Didn't even draw one.
Impressive.
Haven't seen that before.
Alright, Warlock, well done. You drew fucking the broken Warlock card on 5. Least impressive Sludge Warlock deck I've seen.
Scarlet versus Scabs.
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Let the blight begin.
Okay, definitely I want you or you. Necrotic Mortician is fine. Traitor is fine. But I want a bit more tempo-y. More tempo. Alright, welcome back, Traitor. Okay, Plague Grain. Let's start with Coin Fizzle. Silence from E.T.C is probably what I'm going to want eventually. Take it slow. I don't need to rush. I know I said I wanted to play with more tempo, but... if I don't have the option, I don't have the option. I could also conceivably button and then get the Necrotic Mortician proc. Okay.
casket.
That's, by the way, why Necrotic Mortician's in the deck. It can pull out Helya. And it can also pull out the other play cards.
Monsters beneath you.
Okay, that's pretty chill. Let me get silence.
Food for the worms. No gems escape from really good here.
Muzzle their magic.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. That's less fine. Alright, we'll just try and beat whatever comes. New game plan. It's pretty good. All right. Let me do... I mean, you're still gonna get the +3 buff.
I'll find the answer.
I'm dead, aren't I? Almost regardless of what I do. It doesn't matter. I've just been rogued.
Clever, aren't you?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! Good talk, little Death Knight. That feels good! Really good. That feels good! Blast!
A burst of flavor.
Can I not get fucked by rogue, please? Just throwing it out there. Can the rogue not just generate the absolute best spells imaginable?
Scarlet versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire. Let the blight begin.
I want a better proactive play. Yeah, Jorgen Chain Guardian, perfect, thank you. That's more like it.
A red sun rises. The light dims, but we fight.
Right, let's play the game of trade the paladin minions. Baron's too slow. I have to take the 3 off the board. To be honest with you, I think I'm dead already. This is too slow versus Paladin. I can't wait till turn 9 to beat them. They'll get me before then.
The citadel stands strong.
Almost certainly playing Sylvanas for destroy a minion. Not steal one. I just won't have the tempo. Sorry, I won't have the cards to infuse by 6. I'm going to have to tempo it out. They'll find out. 6 mana, 5/5, destroy something. Okay. I can't even complain. There were 2, or actually 3 cards that would have got me there.
We only need one.
That did remove some damage off the board, so worth it. I am approaching the point where I can start to turn this around a little bit.
Reporting for duty.
Pretty big.
We only need one.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay, maybe we do get this infused. As if this dies, these become 7 drops. I'm still stunned Boogie Down hasn't been nerfed, or at least they changed the thing from a holy to something else. It's so obnoxious. For that very reason. Alright. Just never let Paladin have a minion now. The game. And at some point I need to put up Taunt, otherwise I'm going to die to the weapon. Double Astalor is probably next turn. I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. There is a world where we get out of this. Please not stealth.
One dose solves any problem.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Run for help!
Here's the problem. I'm going to assume they haven't got the weapon.
Who here can spell
I'm dead. None of the spells in my deck are frost.
Pick me! Pick me!
And I don't have the mana to spend on the other one. They're gonna have anything that buffs Shrooms to give 8. Just needed one form of destruction. Yeah. I leave a minion on the board, so I deserve to lose. That seems fair enough. I guess the other line I could have played Marrowgar, but I can't remember how many dudes he was up to. But it probably would have guaranteed me the trade.
Scarlet versus Valera.
Watch your back. Let the blight begin.
Right, this is actually not an awful opening. This is as tempo-y as I can get, basically, for my scuffed opening. The more I look at actually my opening of my curve, the more I realize how reactive it is. I wanted it to be a bit more proactive. The weapon is fine.
Maggot!
But most of the other stuff isn't.
Candle Mudslaughter! Maggot!
Alright, fill their deck with plagues. That's all win con.
Candle Mudslaughter! You maggot!
Draw last.
The citadel stands strong.
To be fair, what was I going to do with 0 mana? Okay, turn 4, we're probably playing Vrykul.
Monsters beneath you.
Or... No, we're going to play Vrykul, I think, because I probably want the coin for Primus at this point. I'm just wondering if there's a punish for not killing this right now. I guess the punish is they get to play... Yeah, there is a punish. They get to play Drilly as quick draw, so I should kill it. Because now they only get the Battle Cry and the Death Rattle.
Talk, little death.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
No gems escape from really the inn.
Unless we Shadow Step it and play it 8 times. In which case... What can you do?
No gems escape from really the inn.
Fill their deck with plagues is something I could do.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
2...
Our gift of the arcane enlightens
Share my
us.
pain.
Darkness present. Job done.
Alright, Frost Plagues, please. I've only put one in the deck. Oh yeah, they couldn't select it. Whoopsie. Like, the rogue has made one mistake. Like my game, surely they get punished now, right? And they lose the game because of it. Because that colossal error.
We only need one.
Arcane bolt.
No reprieve!
Here come the plagues.
That feels good.
I'd appreciate to not get raced down by rogue now.
I'll put it back.
Should have played Plague Direct Grain first. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done. Because now I can do that. And not overdraw. Any plagues! There's 9 in the deck. It's basically a 1 in 3 chance of drawing a plague right now. (6/5) might be the biggest thing they play. So I'm going to eat it. Unless I play Astalor, because then I don't overdraw. That might be the most sensible line. Never mind. I'll eat it. Nom nom nom.
Impossible.
Lifesteal, please. I'll take it. Oh, the plagues! Fuck you, rogue. They're incoming. I'm gonna die to Yogg, aren't I?
My hand is too
Haven't
full.
seen that before.
How did they target their face and not really have a downside to that play? Lifesteal time.
Unholy, symbol of death.
You maggot!
Unplug! Job's done.
I'd be impressed to see Rogue win from here.
Good to use, better to overburden. Lucky I am here.
Okay. 0 mana, 11/10. Pretty good.
Your being shall
Insane shell game. They're fighting. If they can kill the 5/5, they'll be nearly alive.
is a symbol of life.
Oh my god, they're gonna get out of this, aren't they?
Choose soon.
Jesus Christ.
Death cannot be bound.
Unreal.
Mark.
Unfucking real. By the way, yeah, I do draw this card.
You maggot!
We only need one.
Ha! Everybody needs a casket.
Okay, that should be good enough. Surely. Yeah, there we go. I was doubtful. I was doubtful there. I was like, some rogue bullshit is happening, isn't it? You know what? I normally play to 7. Give me one more. Let me see if I can get back to 3 and 5. Very disappointing session so far. Off camera, I was running like... I mean, I climbed pretty well with it. I was running maybe like 50%, 60% win rate, somewhere around there. But I did go up against way more druids and warlocks, so... Maybe the meta is shifting back round to just rogues again.
Victory or death.
Let the blight begin.
Right. Warrior. Name of the game. Put 2 of the same plague in the deck, because it's probably Highlander. And if you turn off Bran, you win. If it's Odin, that's a different kettle of fish. If it's Odin, then we're going to have like some value match off.
Greetings.
Come, be my pet.
I might grab Devourer here. I'd like a little bit more value from my Fizzle. If there's any matchup where we can greed, it's probably this one. I'd really like to get another Primus or Marrowgar, especially Marrowgar. It's probably a back-breaking thing to grab. If it's Taunt, I will grab Devourer to eat through giant minions. The other deck that it sometimes is the single spell warrior, and again, putting plagues into the deck just ruins that deck, so... Alright, time to make them feel sad, maybe.
Maggot.
Frost. Double blood, that's fine. The only way we were punished there is if we got one of each. In which case, I would have done a little cry. So Bran is turned off and they have the coin, so they could have coined Bran.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Doesn't matter. Also, it's not targeted, so this might hit your minion. Or your face. Cool, that was completely irrelevant.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Crop rotation. I do have the board space for it.
Pick me! Pick me!
Generates me 4 corpses as well. Blood or Frost, please. Oh, and also Devourer is online now. I didn't even consider that. What did I put in? Blood again. Fine. It's probably the weakest of all the plagues, but as long as it's a duplicate, I'm fine with it. Tomb's not that good here.
The more you struggle, the better.
Good enough. Not a great clear with Sanitize. In fact, it's really bad with Sanitize. Bellowing Flames is only okay. And that was another Blood Plague, so very happy.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Oh, drawing cards versus Plague. Very risky. Unless you need to draw the cards so that you become a Highlander deck again. Wow, coin button. Oh, they were at limit. Okay, fair enough. Draw first.
Citadel stands strong. We only need one.
Still only seen Singleton so far. And still.
Everybody needs a casket.
Thessarian, sure. Just keep generating stuff. Do you want to generate more stuff? More stuff! Okay, I kind of don't want to keep spending corpses at this point, I'm not going to lie. I'll pretend I'm an aggro deck. I think I should have ended with Fizzle there. Oh, my hand is pretty greedy, but Marrowgar. Actually, why do I want Marrowgar that much? If I spend all my corpses, Marrowgar isn't going to be that good anymore, is he? So maybe this is as good as I can hope for. This is Excavate Odin Warrior. Highlander, I can already tell. Because every single play has been like subpar.
We do what the living cannot.
Ooh. Draw 5. Pretty awkward to do right now.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Keep them locked down. That sanitized brawl gone. They're gonna have Badlands Brawler as well, but they've... Have you excavated 2 times? No, you've excavated 1 time. Okay, now they have Badlands Brawler as well as a clear. They've used Trial by Fire.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
Odin is online. Eat it or leave it. Or steal it. Or just kill it. All interesting avenues. The alternative avenue is actually none of those. And that's the one I'm going down.
The runes decide your fate.
Get double taunt.
Symbol of death. I say resolve.
Oh, you Dumbo. Actually, am I a Dumbo? I'm pretty Dumbo. I'll trade the 1/1 off. Why not? Just in case they bounce it and play it again. I forgot about Blade Storm, to be honest with you. Kobold Miner, can you just fuck off? Can you stop giving them the answers?
This cannot be done.
I'm currently just emptying my hand for Magatha. That's the game plan. I'm probably able to play it next turn.
We have plotted long enough. Now
Wow, unbelievably greedy, my opponent. What saves you? Uzamat. Pretty annoying.
that feels good. That feels good.
It's pretty annoying.
The Grim Totem have had enough of your noise!
I gave him Played Grain as well, so that makes him even more sad.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Torment. This cannot be bound.
Am I really going to turn an 8-1 into a 1-3?
Torment. This cannot be bound. Torment.
Sure.
Cannot be bound.
Nice. Marrowgar lived. Still living.
A pity.
You're super not Highlander now. I guess they haven't got Steam Cleaner or something. It's gone! Marrowgar, no! Alright, I think this is a good enough Fizzle.
Good.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
Everybody needs a casket.
Just keep taunting up. Make Odin Warrior sad. How have you not drawn a plague yet, by the way? There's 10 plagues in your deck. It's like 50-50-ish. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just dying. I'm dying from bullshit. Alright, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. We went 3 and 5 in the end. There's possibly some tweaks I would make to this deck, having, you know, played it a little bit more now. I'm not entirely certain Plague Grain is good enough. I think it might be too slow. We didn't actually play Marrowgar once this session, but off camera I played it a decent amount, so I think that is fine. School Teacher may also be a little bit too slow. I just need something that... I need something a bit more proactive in the early game that lets me fight more reliably versus rogues and paladins. And also, just don't get zooed down by Warlock as well would be nice, so maybe that is something I will look at doing again off camera. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!